Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final second.
Look at the time. 9:58 world record. I told you, Tom Hammond.
The ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yeah!
All right, simple instructions from referee Mitch Halpern. We're ready for action. Here's Lipsy, looking good in his career so far, Arnie.
Oh, Lipsy's having a dynamite. I mean, 23-0, 18 knockouts. There's not much you can complain about. He came in very light for this fight, though, Rich, at 156 pounds, giving up 7 pounds to the much taller and a man with a much bigger reach advantage, Derek James.
Do you feel like somebody who switches stances, goes orthodox, southpaw? Do you feel like that?
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit. When you listen, when you boxing, that's some new shit, right? Listen, man. Okay, whatever, man. Nobody care about that stuff, man. You for real? The fuck? Kell Brooks switched up, but he don't
That'll leave that belt vacant. Roy Jones moved up. We got Hopkins and Mercado fighting for that vacant title. Jorge Castro will be defending against...
Look at this. He's got no legs left. Derek James has no. He's going down from non-punches.
5, 6.
These are not strong punches, but...
Hey, you okay? Walk to me.
Mitch Halpern, nice work by the referee. He had James walk to him to see how his legs were, but Derek James has no pins.
Stop the fight.
That's it. Fight is over. He had no pins at all.
so great.
He got angry after that.
I mean, he's a good fighter, man. Terence Crawford is a phenomenal athlete. Phenomenal athleticism. That's what it is. His athleticism. But athleticism is always fleeting. Remember that. Athleticism is fleeting. And when you get to a certain point, whatever age it is, I don't know what it is, look at the other fighter that loves him to death. There we go.
Roy Jones.
Phenomenal athlete, right? Athleticism left.
But, I mean, that's a fair point, but I think usually when people talk about Crawford, the first thing they mention is IQ.
Hey, man, listen, man, I'm telling you what I see.
Ladies and gents, you know it's Mr. Cleanup Gang, and I don't miss nothing at all. So, I didn't want to do this to Mr. Derek James, but it seems like Derek James have a problem with Terence Bud Crawford success, right? He have a problem with Terence Bud Crawford, period, right? Now, for those who don't know, Derek James was once a professional boxer. Now, if you look at Derek James' record, it's 21 wins and 12 knockouts. He lost 7 times. He got knocked out 4 times, right? So, Derek James' career looks very incomplete. Next to Derek James' career, it should say incomplete. Derek James competed for a belt like 3 times, and he lost all 3 times. So it's fair to say Derek James hasn't accomplished anything in his professional boxing career. Now, if you look at Terence Bud Crawford has more knockouts than Derek James has wins, right? Terence Bud Crawford is a future Hall of Famer. So Derek James is hating on a man that is way more accomplished than him. He's critiquing what got Terence Bud Crawford here to this point, a 3-weight division champion, right? A well-decorated champion. You're critiquing what Terence Bud Crawford did to get him here to this point while you only got 21 wins, right? And you got knocked out 4 times. Ain't that a bitch? But Derek James, he's trying to live through Errol Spence Jr. because he hasn't accomplished anything. The biggest thing that Derek James accomplished so far is Jermell Charlo becoming undisputed, right? He hasn't accomplished anything in his career. And in that fight that you seen him getting his ass whooped, that guy was moving up like 2 weight division to fight Derek James, right? Y'all heard it in the video. Derek James had like a 7-pound advantage over this guy. And he still got his ass whooped. So probably if you had that little bit of athleticism that you said that's all Terence Crawford had, probably you would be a better fighter, right? So Derek James, I would advise you to keep Terence Bud Crawford name out your mouth, because you only gonna make yourself look bad, right? It looks like you're very afraid because the fight is getting close. Like, it looks bad every time you talk about Terence Bud Crawford. You're trying to discredit all the greats, Mike Tyson, all the Marvin Hagler, all the switch hitters. You're trying to make it look like switch hitting ain't shit, and these guys made a career off of that. That's not the only thing that made them great. You feel me? But I believe you should have learned switch hitting because you probably would have never got knocked out 4 times, and you probably wouldn't just only have 21 wins. Right, Derrick James? So instead of Errol Spence Jr. doing the talking, Derrick James is doing the talking for him. And he hasn't accomplished anything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Derrick James is living through Errol Spence Jr. He hasn't accomplished anything in his career. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all hit that subscription button. Make sure y'all share this video if y'all enjoy this content. That's all I got for y'all. And I'm out.